Now arriving Chiron Station, Central Transit Hub.
Did you throw that on purpose?
Yep.
Jack, now I know that was on purpose. Looks clear, as far as I can tell. So, whenever you're ready. Let's have a look around, see what we can find.
Welcome to Chiron Station. Today's date is 24 April 2537.
Right. Well, at least the big holographic tree still works.
Indeed. It's possible the power grid is more stable in this area. Chiron Station. Dedicated 10th of March, 2522.
What is this?
Wow.
Curious.
What'd you find?
A scrap of fuselage from the Kronos 2.
You sure?
The markings are unmistakable. It's been preserved in a glass display.
Awful lot of ceremony for a 400-year-old hunk of debris.
A monument.
A memorial. Dedicated to all those we have lost. Devoted to all those we have yet to save.
Mud.
Dedicated to all those we have lost. Devoted to all those we have yet to save.
Warning. Environmental systems compromised. Atmosphere suboptimal.
Still no life support.
We still have time. We'll find a stable environment. Don't worry.
Who's worried? Miracle we managed to get the hab atrium up and running. No harm in a second, though.
Transportation to Habitat B is currently unavailable. In case of an emergency, contact the stations directly.
Did you throw... Not been touched in ages.
What are we doing?
This is a dead end. Let's keep looking. I'm going up. Jack?
Yep.
Up here. Tell me what that looks like to you. Jack, now I know that was on purpose.
It's an old Atlas vessel.
Yeah,
Pioneer class.
What the hell? What's a ship from our time doing here?
I brought it here.
Do you know?
Hello. Captain Rhodes, Jack, I'm glad to see you're still safe.
Juno, are you saying this is your ship?
That's a complicated question. The ship is my home, but it doesn't belong to me.
Whose ship
Then
is it?
who does it belong to?
I'm afraid I'm not permitted to disclose that information.
You are.
Imagine my shock.
I am sorry, Captain Rhodes. I would tell you if I could, but my directives...
What about life support? Does the ship still have atmosphere?
The ship is currently suffering the same power disruptions as the station. However, if one were to cycle the ship's reactor...
Then we'd have life support.
In theory.
How do we get on board?
The docking platform is in the next sector, through the security checkpoint. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You're not allowed to tell us anything about the ship itself, but helping us get on board, that's no problem.
My primary directive is to keep you alive, and the best way to do that is to get you on board the ship.
Aliens!
The door's sealed. I will need a moment to bypass the security constraints.
So, you're really not part of the station?
I am what's known as a transient program, capable of gaining limited access to a variety of different networks. But I consider the ship to be my true home.
Heads up!
There we are.
Never thought I'd see an Atlas ship out the window again.
Do you think it's safe following Juno to that ship? There's clearly a lot more she has yet to tell us.
Yeah, but not by choice. Somebody's pulling her strings. And I'll bet whoever it is, they're on that ship.
Your home is a bit antiquated.
Apart from a few rare exceptions, most spacefaring vessels currently in use are actually just refits of older, well-tested models. And I don't appreciate your tone.
I didn't realize I had a tone.
Looks like we've got another door on the blink.
Let's get a closer look.
Can you see anything?
What is that?
What is that?
That is a tick. Two,
A what?
actually. There's another one in here as well, feeding on the door.
What?
I'm sorry, you say that like I'm supposed to know what it means? Ugh.
Oh, a
Ticks
tick.
are an
With a
evolved
T.
form of the
Tick.
biomass.
How do you mean, evolved?
Accelerated evolutionary growth is an inherent physiological trait in all biomass forms. It's one of the main reasons that biomass is so resilient.
Why does it keep following me like that?
Ticks instinctually seek out the closest viable energy source, which in this case happens to be you.
Oh, lovely. Alright, so now what do we do?
The only way we can proceed is by removing those ticks.
Well, let's have a look around then. There's got to be some way to get rid of these things.
It seems likely this form of biothreat is closely related to the spore variant we are more familiar with.
It's amazing that despite all the odds, they somehow got uglier.
Was that on purpose, Jack?
Ah!
Easier to see without this thing trying to eat my face.
What are we doing with our lives? We going this way?
Bugger off, you nasty little...
Heads up!
We're missing something. Keep looking.
Up. Up, up.
What about that disposal unit?
That might work. You'll just need to find a way to get them into the chute. It will be dangerous, but I don't see any other option. You'll need to clear the area before boarding the ship.
How the hell are we supposed to clear the room if we can't even get inside?
According to the station schematics, there should be another way to access the security checkpoint through the loading bay. It's just this way.
There isn't any way to get this door open.
So long as that tick is reaching its power, the door is inoperable.
It's awfully dark in there. Are you sure it's safe?
Jack, you seem restless.
I'm seeing a considerable biomass presence on the other side.
Shit.
Captain Rose, I'm afraid this means you'll have to stay behind.
What?
Jack and I will continue through the loading bay. Once we clear the docking terminal...
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I cannot allow you to proceed. The risk is far too great.
Well, if it's too risky for me, it's too risky for Jack.
Word.
It's all right, Liv. I was built for this.
You were built for this. I know you've gotten used to thinking of yourself as invincible, but you're not. Not anymore. If you go in there with only one shell and something happens, you could...
Actually, Captain, I think there may be a way for Jack to avoid that possibility.
Yeah, you can avoid it by not going.
As I was scanning the loading bay, I detected a working fabricator in the adjacent section. If Jack and I can get it powered on, we should be able to use it to scan its architecture into the station's database.
So, you're saying he'd be able to reboot again?
Exactly.
From what I can see, the biomass appears to be dormant. The risk is minimal.
And how long do you suppose that will last?
I promise, Captain. I won't let Jack do anything that might put him in danger.
Alright. If we're gonna do this, let's do it. Just watch yourself in there, okay? I'll be waiting back at the security entrance.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's maybe mind our phrasing. Yeah?
Oh, I didn't mean...
It's alright. I know what you meant. Good luck. Popcorn.
I'll unlock the door for you. Stand by. Ready when you are. Yeah, up here. The emergency power switch is in this control room.
How do I get inside?
You'll need to go through the maintenance ducts. There should be an access way nearby.
You're sure all the biomass in this sector is dormant?
As sure as it can be. Of course, that will change once we get emergency power back online.
But by then he'll be able to reboot, right?
It will take a minute or two to get Jack scanned into the system, but that is more or less correct.
The fuck? Oh, here we go. Ugh. Ugh. Dead end? Yeah.
Ah, there you are. This override switch will restore emergency power to the local grid.
Whoa, what was that?
Emergency power has been restored. The door to the loading bay is unlocked.
What about the fabricator?
Online and ready to scan. Jack, if you'll follow me. Just climb inside and we'll begin. Just climb inside and we'll begin.
Don't trust you. Don't trust you.
This will only take a few moments.
New template created. Echo Unit Siemens 11. Initializing fixed tomographic scan. Mapping target composition. Replicating internal functionality. Linking neural matrix to network. Scan complete.
Did it work?
Scan output shows no errors. Neural connection is green. Yes, it worked.
You're sure?
From this point forward, if Jack's cell becomes damaged or destroyed, he will automatically reprint at the nearest working fabricator.
Well, Jack, how do you feel?
Not bad.
This should make removing those ticks much easier.
Well, I'd imagine there's a lot that gets easier when you're basically invulnerable.
Indeed. It's unfortunate that fabricators are incapable of replicating organic matter. Otherwise, Captain, we'd be able to scan you into the system as well.
Right. Well, the important thing is Jack's back to normal.
We're all done here. Jack, I've reopened the access hatch. Make your way back through the maintenance duct. I'll be waiting for you by the entrance to the loading bay.
On my way.
Be careful. Restoring emergency power has awakened the biomass, so unless you're planning to master your moving ability, I'd avoid the
Understood.
Well done making it through unharmed. It's clear you've had extensive experience with the biomass.
More than enough, yes.
Now then, this corridor will take us through the loading bay and back around to the rear entrance of the security room.
After you, Jack.
Liv, we are moving into the loading bay.
Copy that. Keep me posted on comms, alright?
Of course.
I'll continue to scan the station's database for any additional schematics or equipment that might be of use.
Sure, you do that. Good luck in there, Jack.
The way ahead is through this door. But if you try to open it now, the tick is sure to attack you. We should find a way to pacify it before we even attempt opening the door.
Juno, what is this crane used for?
It utilizes a zero-point energy stasis field to carry and store incoming cargo. At least when it's powered on. Its primary power source is currently offline.
What is this panel in the floor?
An electrical bypass. It allows you to direct emergency power to various systems in the area. You can use your cutter to gain access. You can lift the lever to reroute power. Ah, so the bypass powers the crane arm. That will certainly keep the tick occupied. Now we should be able to safely open the door. We're fortunate the store has an emergency release. Not all of them do. Now just pull the release handle and the door will unlatch. That's it. You should be able to slide the door open.
Is this crane mobile?
I believe so. You should be able to use the overhead handles to push it along the rail, or use the turning wheel to rotate the arm. I advise holding the rail to anchor yourself as you move the crane. Watch yourself. There are 2 more ticks at the end of the corridor.
Come on then! Sweet.
another tick. Take care moving forward.
Copy that.
Doors powering up. Power rerouting. It appears the transformer on the far wall is now live.
The tick is still focused on the door.
So long as the tick has a power source to feed on, it won't bother searching for another. That did it. Well done. You'll need to repower the door before continuing.
Jesus.
More ticks in the next room.
We'll need some way to distract them.
Was that low? Shh.
Door powered down. The tick can sense me through the glass.
Yes. As long as it can read your energy signature, the tick will continue to follow you.
Perhaps I can use that to my advantage.
Indeed. Ticks may be deadly, but they're not exactly intelligent. Shields at 95%.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god!
Shields at 50%.
Got it.
Skillful work, Echo One.
Oh my fuck. Ah. Fucking hell. What are we doing? Did I use that already?
Door power restored.
This is concerning. I didn't realize the infestation was so prevalent in this area of the facility.
You don't have any way to detect it in advance.
I only have limited access to the station's internal sensors, which at the moment aren't even fully operational.
Do you mind telling us just what the hell happened here?
There was a biomass outbreak.
I'll bet it's your attention to detail that sets you apart from all the other AIs.
There's not much more I can tell you without violating my directives.
Well, what about the crew? Are they really all gone?
All 118 souls aboard the station have either perished or were evacuated.
So then, what the hell are we doing?
After your unexpected arrival aboard the Estrella, I was directed to bring you somewhere safe.
This is safe.
Well, the habitat was safe at the time. Now the ship is our only option.
Brilliant.
What are we doing? Convenient.
This door is completely disconnected from the power grid. It will need an external power source.
Like a battery.
Precisely. Door powered up.
How much farther, Juno?
Nearly there. The security room is just on the other side of this depot.
I assume we'll find more tick swarms?
Technically, the correct term for a group of ticks is a murder.
Appropriate.
I suppose. I always found the term a little too on the nose.
Fuck off, fuck off.
Shields at 95%.
Quite a sizable crane.
It also has greater freedom of movement, capable of sliding in 4 directions rather than just 2. The crane's power field might be enough to distract the ticks. aptly handled, Jack.
Getting to be quite the tick expert, are we?
I imagine navigating a gauntlet of tick-infested corridors would make anyone an expert.
Actually, would probably just kill them. Either way, well done.
Juno, you said earlier that you would direct this freelancer.
That's correct.
Was directed by who? I get it. You can't answer that.
Let's just focus on getting you to safety. I suspect much will be made clear once we have you secure aboard the ship.
So close. Why is it not charging? Let's try that. I'm ready for love. Come on, man. I'm ready for love. I've got to fight for my life. I'm meant to fight for my life. No. I don't know what to suggest. I don't know what to suggest. Why is it moving on its own? Why is it moving on its own? No. Are you a charger? Beatory. For Beatories. Can you charge Beatories? You're able to charge Beatories. It's long, man. This is long. Wait. For fuck's sake. I was meant to put it in there the whole time. Come on. So slow. Yes. Ah, you bitch.
Shields at
fuck this.
95%.
Stop
Shields at 30%.
That whole last 10 minutes is embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Everything about that was terrible. Ah.
My former shell. Were we on the Kronos 2, we would eventually attempt recovery.
That won't be necessary. We can simply continue to reprint as needed.
Suits me fine. I'm just glad we have your reboot protocols back.
Faster, 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 faster. Nice. There we go. Uno, let's go. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Battery locked in. Door online.
Definitely shut that behind us. That's a good idea. Oi!
Jack! You made it.
Oi!
Is everything all right?
Well, I still have a mindless tentacle monster trying with all its might to eat my face. But he hasn't actually managed to do it yet, so all in all, I'd say things are going pretty well. Listen, why don't I keep this little bugger occupied while you deal with the one on the door? Juno, you can help him out there, right?
I believe so. If you could lure the ticks into this disposal unit, you may be able to eject them into space.
Disposal unit powered on. Now how do I eject the ticks?
First, you'll have to get the tick into the disposal. Then you'll have to use the manual ejection switch.
Hey! 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 Dickhead. Scum.
Tick jettisoned.
Way to go, Jack.
Just one more to go.
Dickhead. Wait.
Liv, come over to the door.
Whatever you need.
Come on, darling. Taking your time. Now back up. Back up.
Now, back away slowly.
Just watch yourself.
Back up, you know. Give me a cup.
That's it. We're clear.
Confirmed. Room secure.
Nicely done. Now, Juno, if you would, please.
Jack, I need you to repower the door so I can open it.
Yes, it.
Appreciate it. Are you alright?
Better.
Oh.
Now that we're finally clear of the biomass.
Amen to that.
Captain Rhodes,
What is it?
It's bare
more
one.
biomass.
Juno, you're kidding me right now with this. No, you're not kidding.
Not to worry, Captain. I already have a solution. While sorting through the station's database, I managed to locate a set of design specs for a protective EVA suit.
An EVA suit with an air supply.
A limited air supply. We'll still want to get you to a stable environment as soon as possible. More importantly, the suit will provide limited protection against the biomass. I've already queued up the schematic. All you have to do is...
Go 10 more minutes. Hezum. Ha, Hezum.
Enter the fabricator, and we can begin.
Can't we just print the suit and I'll put it on out here?
The fabricator will perfectly form the suit to fit your body. It only takes a moment.
Okay.
You're gonna die. Just gonna take a scan of you or something. In a bit.
Captain, you have to hold still.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Do you know, you could have warned me this was going to feel so weird.
How would I know?
Hey!
What do you think? Bit of a step up, wouldn't you say?
Looks sick, bro.
Practically anything would be an improvement over your old Chronos suit.
What makes you say that?
Well, for a start, this suit isn't being held together by duct tape.
Yeah, well, give it time. Come on, let's go.
Juno?
Give me a moment to open the door. The ship is just up ahead.
Regrab?
Ugh, I almost forgot how nauseating this stuff is up close.
No cause for alarm. Your suit's filtration system is designed specifically to handle airborne contaminants. You'll remain safe as long as direct contact is avoided.
I was more worried about my eyes, actually. Is the ship not connected to the station?
Given the risk of contamination, the ship remains severed from the facility. Only under the most extreme circumstances...
I'd say this qualifies.
Of course, Captain. Stand by while I extend the gangway.
Gang, gang, gang.
Once inside, I suggest making your way to the bridge. From there...
Yeah, I'm familiar. From the cockpit, I can use the number 2 engineering panel to cycle the reactor and bring the ship online.
That's correct.
Juno, are you not coming with us?
All the power disruptions have rendered me unable to connect to the ship's mainframe. Once the power levels normalize, I should be able to join you on board. Good luck.
In a bit. What's on the ship? What are we going to find? Let's re-grab.
Careful.
Hey. Heads up.
And now you're throwing stuff. What next?
Juno.
God,
Juno.
what are the odds?
That is not loading. That is a bug.
What do you mean, Liv?
Oh, nothing. It's just... I grew up on a ship almost exactly like this one. It was part of the Solar Colonial Initiative.
How long do you suppose it's been in service?
No
The
idea.
graphics is what?
We'll just have to find someone and ask.
Look at these.
Attention. Atmospheric pressure normal. Oxygen levels normal.
Well, that's promising. Hello? Anyone here? Nothing. Think it's just us, Jack.
It's all blurry.
Well, let's have a look, shall we?
These cargo containers are designated for terraforming equipment.
Probably used to store spare parts for Atman.
crashed.